Hey guys, I'm SAMCUBING. In this video, we're going to be seeing how to make a quality thumbnail. So we got some guests as well, and they're going to be sharing their thoughts and I'm going to be sharing my thoughts. The links of their channel is in the description. Make sure you subscribe to them and to mine too. Without getting any further ado, let's get started.
Hey guys, this is GodCube here on SamCubing's channel to talk about thumbnails. So my thumbnails are far from perfect, but I like to think that they're pretty decent and I've learnt a lot. I used to make shocking thumbnails, as you can see. They were cringy, the text was bad, they were just, you wouldn't want to click on the video. But now I'm making much better thumbnails, I think, with nicer text, nicer photos and nicer graphics. And these are the three main things that I think you should consider when making a thumbnail. One is the base image. So this is the background, either a photo of a cube or a photo of you or a frame from your video, something like that. Number two is your text, which is crucial in a thumbnail as it grabs the reader's attention and tells them what's going to be in that video. Number three is extras, graphics, clickbait arrows, shocked faces, extra images, all sorts. And I've got a good example to show you. So here we have my 500 subscriber giveaway announcement video. And this is not a perfect thumbnail, but I think it demonstrates quite well the different aspects that are important. So to start off with, we've got the base image, as you can see here in the background. And if you're wondering, this software is called paint.net. It's free and it's really good for thumbnails. With the base image, you want it to be clear, you want people to know what's going on, so we've got lots of Speedcube Shop stuff, and you want it to be color graded nicely so that the colors look good. You don't need a good camera to do this, you can just use your phone, but try to make these photos high quality, as this is kind of the bread for your image, on top of which you're going to get some butter, some fillings, all sorts to make your thumbnail. Next up is the text, and these are all in different layers, so as you can see here, layers 2 and 3 are text, and this is where I've got giveaway and $50 written in bold. So in your thumbnail, you do not want too much text. You want a simple bit of text that's going to tell the reader succinctly what's going on in that video. This text is great because it tells them A, it's a giveaway, B, how much I'm giving away. That's all they need to know. Try to make the text stand out by making it bold, pick a nice font, outline it, pick bright colours as I've done here. Although, to be honest, I think the colours look a bit like a dentist surgery here, so I'm not sure. Number three is the extras and the graphics. So what we've got is a nice bright red clickbait arrow here, and this is pointing to the word or the numbers 500. So this is just highlighting for the viewers why I'm doing a giveaway and just providing an extra bit of information and making the thumbnail a bit brighter and a bit more interesting. Because if I delete that, and if I also delete the GodCube thing, then that thumbnail is now looking quite plain. And I feel like you need those things there just to give it a bit more of a feature. So for you to make a good thumbnail, let's recap. Get a good base image, high quality, color graded well, clear, giving some basic information on the video or a picture of a cube, anything like that. Have a small amount of text, 1 or 2 words maximum, bright, bold, big, informing the reader what's going on. Number 3, if you still need it, add some extra graphics like arrows, extra images, a face, anything like that. And there you go, that's your starter kit for making great thumbnails. But the most important thing of all is just to be creative, play around and do what feels right. And if you don't like your thumbnail, chances are other people probably won't either, so keep working on it. You can always ask people for help or advice as well. This is really helpful, and I often do this in my Discord server. There you go, guys. Thank you, and goodbye.
So the question is, how do you make a good thumbnail, a quality thumbnail? Well, I use a software called Pixlr to make my thumbnails, and how you do it exactly is really important. So don't just select a screenshot from your video. What I would suggest doing is taking an actual photo of yourself. So if I were putting my camera like right here, I would go like this and I'd be like something like that. Strike a pose, make sure it's good, take multiple takes, because oftentimes your photo quality is going to be better than your video quality. So you'll get more pixels, more megabits, if that's what you call it, pixels, if you use a photo than a video. Make sure when you're editing your photos to boost the contrast and the blacks as well, because that's going to help a lot. Add some more shadow and detail into your images. Try to make it a bit more saturated. That's what I do with my thumbnails. Add some text, but follow the 4-word rule. No more than 4 words on your thumbnail. And because the thumbnail is the first thing the viewer sees when they want to click on your video. It's the first impression. So you want to make sure it's good. Try not to have many images, maybe just one. Overall, just the vibe is, what I try to do in my thumbnails is make it as simplistic as possible, because it's going to help you not only save time, because you're not trying to do all these fancy things, it's going to look a lot better. The viewer is going to like it. If they choose a thumbnail they're not going to choose a thumbnail that's going to be more overwhelming, has so much information, they don't know what to do. They're going to choose something that's more simpler. Would you rather learn about the Revolutionary War from a book that's like 500 pages long, or would you want to read something that's 50 pages long? I choose the 50-page one because it's shorter, gets the information done faster, not as overwhelming. Same thing applies to the thumbnails here. That's basically how you make a quality thumbnail. This is MC stuff, and yeah, that's about it. This is my segment. I guess back to the video. Peace.
Hey guys, Sam here, and now I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on how to make a good thumbnail. Let's start. So the first one is to make us clear and meaningful. For example, let's say you're going to take a picture for your thumbnail. Just make it as clear as possible. For meaningful, let's take another example. Let's say you're going to be unboxing a new 3x3. For the title, you are just adding a new 3x3 unboxing. You shouldn't copy and paste the same thing on your thumbnail. Instead, try to explain as much as you can what you said in the title. The second one is color grading. If you don't know what is a color grading is a tool where you can make your pics look amazingly good. You can make an amazing thumbnail by turning your exposure on high or low depending on your thumbnail. So try that out and it will be super nice. The third one is to be adding less text but more explanation. For example, you shouldn't add so much text on your thumbnail. Instead, keep it little and try to explain what you said in the video. The fourth one is to grab attention. So let's take this video for an example. So I just got over 30,000 views in this video by seeing the thumbnail and clicking in it. So if you just look at very deep, and you can be seeing I just added text and some clear, not that much, but it's clear enough to see the algorithm. So I just explained in one text that I am going to be teaching JPEG. But in this case, I doesn't just really got the views by my thumbnail. I just got it by insane luck. But you don't expect that we're getting this luck all the time. But instead, try to make your thumbnails as good as possible. I hope you just learned something from my tips. If you doesn't, I'm sorry. I will try to make it on the next one. So the tips I gave you can't give 100,000 views at all, but if you make it as much as good, you will get even more than that. But these tips will give you a insane difference comparing to your other videos. So try to yourself, but mainly enjoy making it, and you will be starting to get some more ideas, and you just can give some tips to the people. And that's all my tips. Bye.
Bye.